Hi, this is Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. Me. This is a podcast for young people to talk about stuff. Real stuff, funny stuff, honest stuff, silly stuff, confusing stuff, and tricky stuff. Thank you for joining us. We love having you here. Oh, one important note before we get started. As the daughter of Sri Lankan and English immigrants to Australia and now also a proud American citizen, I would like to acknowledge and send my gratitude to the traditional stewards of the land on which we get to produce this episode of Talking and Stuff, the Tongvan people, who call this land Tovanga, which means the world. I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging and celebrate the profoundly important history and culture they bring to my new home. Thank you. And now it's time to get Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C, me, and today's special guest.
My name is Yaritssa. I am 14, and my favorite vegetable is probably a broccoli.
Delicious.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
You can put like so many seasoning. Like my parents sometimes make like mayonnaise, and then they put lemon in it.
What?
And then you dip it, and it tastes so good.
Oh my god, that does sound delicious.
It is.
I can only eat the top of broccoli, not the stalk.
Oh, really?
I know. It gives me a tummy ache if I eat the bottom part. Weird.
Oh.
So you can have my stalks anytime we have broccoli together. Amazing.
Great.
Okay, so you're 14.
Yes.
Amazing. Does that mean you're in 8th grade?
Yes.
Okay, where do you go to school?
Go to school in Glendale. It's called Theodore Roosevelt Middle School.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah. Do you like that school?
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah?
It's really exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite thing about school?
Probably how many electives they offer in that school.
Yeah?
They have like cosmetology, music, Spanish, a lot of exciting electives you can choose from. But you can only choose 2, which is a shame.
That's not they're like, here, have everything, but not that.
Exactly.
Only these 2. What did you choose? What are your 2?
I have Spanish 1 and 2, and I have music. It's pretty fun.
We haven't talked about music before. Do you love music?
Yeah, it's really fun. I play the cello. Yeah.
That's so cool. I love the cello.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you get to play classical music on the cello? Or more modern?
Classic and sometimes pop music, yeah.
That's really cool. Because cello's used in all different sorts of music. A lot of people don't realize that. They think it's just like a classical, but it's in so many pop songs.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
It is, because I think it has that like rich, heavy sound.
Oh, yeah.
That it's good for pop music.
Makes sense.
Totally. Yeah. Do you have to carry your cello around though?
When I bring it home, there's like wheels at the bottom, so like you can roll it. But like when we have to bring it back, we have like this car that it doesn't fit in the back, so we put it in the front seat as like its own passenger.
You should put a little hat on it. And it be like, that's a strange looking person. That's so sorry. That's silly.
It's gonna have like a 1V on front as the face, and like a little hat and a little hair.
Strange. That person's got a different look to him. What is it about the cello that, did you choose it? Were you given it? How did you come to play the cello?
So I technically chose it, and when I was in elementary, I played the violin. So I wanted to try something new, like the cello. So I was like, oh, this seems interesting. So I just tried it out, and I really love it.
Smart. Also, I think the cello is less bad on the ears when you get it wrong. Like violin, getting it wrong doesn't sound so great. But cello's a little lower, so it's not like, ah! Well, I'm not saying that you ever played like that. I'm just saying. I've noticed that when people start learning violin, it can be very like, oh dear.
So you can't make a mistake at all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I love that you play the cello. One of my favorite pieces of music is the Mozart Cello Concerto. So maybe one day I'll be like, can you please play it for me?
All right, I'll be ready.
Yes, I love it. And so Spanish is the other elective you do?
Yes.
So now your family speaks Spanish, but you want to get better at it.
Yeah. And also because in high school you need like 2 years of a language.
Yeah.
And this class eliminate 1 year. So like you just have to do 1 more year in high school and you'll be done.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I've been here so long and I don't speak a good Spanish at all. So you might have to teach me.
All right.
Imagine you had to describe your
your day, like your emotions today, as a weather report, how would you describe your internal weather today?
Let's see. Well, first I would do it per hour because
Okay.
it usually changes differently. So today it would probably be in the morning, thunderstorm, because I couldn't wake up in the morning
Yes.
today.
Fair enough.
And then by the time I got to school, I was still tired, so I would say cloudy for like 5 hours until we got to music. And then I was like, pretty sunny. And then I got to math and English. It was still kind of cloudy again. And history got like really dark clouds because it was kind of boring. Yeah.
no.
But like until I got here, suns everywhere.
Yes! Woohoo! We're sunny here.
Yeah.
That makes me happy that we're sunny. I feel the same way. I mean, there were some good things today. Today was a bit more sunny for me. But this is definitely like, if this was a weather moment, it would be blue sky, sun, that perfect like summer's day. Right now, here. We're having summer over here, everybody. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, if you could describe a perfect day for you, whatever, like, nobody's telling you what to do, you literally get to choose anything. And anything's possible, like time travel or, you know, being a celebrity. Or, like, there's no rules.
Okay.
What would your perfect day be?
Alright, that's really hard because there's like so many possibilities.
Right?
Probably people coming back from the dead. That would be amazing. I don't know why, but like
People that you miss, you mean? Or just people in general?
probably people in general.
So all the people that have gone would just be back.
Yes.
This is this is one of the best answers I think I've ever got on my podcast. If you could choose some people from history, who would you choose?
So we gotta choose some really famous people
Yeah.
here. So probably Lincoln. All right.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Great choice. I would have gone with him pretty soon too.
Who else?
I'd like to bring Gandhi back. I have some questions for him.
Not sure.
Okay.
This-
Can I throw in Martin Luther King?
Oh yeah.
Would
let's
we
do
bring
one,
him
yeah.
back? Yep. What about, are there any women from history that have died that we might want to bring back?
Oh, Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks, absolutely. Great choice. I love that. Okay, we get one more. Who else could we bring? How about someone in your world that you would like to talk to again?
My world. My pet fish. We had like 2 little pet fishies.
Oh, that is the best answer. That's so sweet. So we would have back people from history and your fish.
Yes. Perfect.
This is amazing. I love it. Okay. Next question for you. If you could change anything happening in the world, right? Like, so I sort of said, you get to be queen of the world tomorrow, and you can make any decisions or change things you want. What would you change?
Probably how the world is right now. Like, let's see. Bad people. I would change bad people. I would change global warming.
Yeah.
I would change the food shortness.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then what else? And make people get along.
Yeah. That's a really, because I do feel like lots of people are having trouble getting on right now.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. How does it make you feel?
So sad.
Yeah. It is really, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're like, why? Why are you not, everybody could? Like, I think, you know, we come from different countries with different ages, but we've always got, like, we've loved art together, we've, like, done so many things. It's so easy to find things that you have in common with other people, but I think people try and find the things they don't have in common and focus on those.
Probably. They think more on the negative more than the positive. I don't know why, though.
Yeah. Makes me sad. Yeah. Well, thank you for changing that on that day. I very much appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now I know your family, so I'm sort of cheating here. But tell me about your family.
My family. Alright. So she's sitting right next to me.
Yay!
I have a sister and a brother. I have my parents, mom, dad, and then let's see. They're the best, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. I have two grandmas and two grandpas. Two live in... Actually, all four of them live in Mexico.
Okay.
Plus all my cousins, except for... 1, 2, 3, 4... I think 4? I'm not sure. Yeah. And then it's like 10 cousins. Too many to count and too many to remember.
That's a lot of cousins.
Yeah, and too many aunts. Like,
yeah. Well, I guess that's how the cousins got made.
Probably.
So that makes sense. And they all live in Mexico?
Yeah, except for 2, I think a few of them.
Okay.
Like less than 5. Maybe.
Do you ever get to see the ones in Mexico?
Oh, yeah, during vacation, we sometimes go to Mexico and visit them for like the whole month.
Oh
it's
my
amazing.
gosh, that'd be so good. Oh, that makes me so happy that you do. Because I have a long distance to my family too, obviously in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't get to see them very much, so it makes me happy that you get to see yours. Yeah, that is so lovely. And you said your family are the best.
Yeah, they are.
What makes them the best?
Some of them I can annoy. So they let me.
No one in particular that might be just slightly off to camera right here. But yes.
And then my parents and my dad. Oh, my parents, obviously. They help me through tough times. When I'm sad. When I get mad. They help me calm down and like think of the good things.
That's so nice. That makes me so happy because we need parents like that, right?
Yeah.
That just help us with our emotions. Because as you get older, especially like 14, these emotions suddenly arrive that you're like, where'd these come from? So you need a grown-up to kind of help. I'm so glad you have them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I agree. They have a good family. Definitely have to agree on that one. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably be cup noodle. It might not be the healthiest choice, but like it's good.
Okay. I mean, it's got noodles, so it's a start. And it's got the 2 or 3 vegetables.
Perfect.
Right?
My
They just have
nutrition.
pea and carrot in there.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I love that. And you like it is it like cozy and warm and that's why you like it?
Yeah. In a cold winter day, you have like a little cup noodle and it makes your body so warm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like hot cocoa.
That I can understand. That I like comfort food, so I totally understand. If you had one superpower, so I'd like wave a wand and you get a superpower, what superpower would you want?
Probably strength, because I get to show off my strength and be stronger than anyone.
Okay, the minute you got like the biggest muscles, well obviously like not the biggest because that would look strange, but like that you were the strongest person, what would you do with them?
Alright, so first, I would carry my whole family up using my one hand to see how strong I really am.
You just lift them up.
And then I would go to school and show off my muscles, and then I would do arm wrestle with my friends so I can finally beat them.
Genius. That's where we were getting with this all along, weren't we? You
Yeah.
just wanted to win an arm wrestle.
Exactly.
Oh, I was never good at that. Even though I've got these arm muscles, that people are like, what's wrong? How your arms are so big? They're not that strong. I don't understand. So I understand. So you like school. What you said you didn't like history too much today. But what are the subjects at school that inspire you the most?
Inspire me, probably English and music.
Okay. So when you're at school, now, I'm aware that most people your age really don't like this question. So I apologize. So I'm going to try and word it in a way that doesn't feel like the question that every person your age get asked. And I bet you probably already know what I'm saying. But in your future, see, they're always like, don't ask me, I don't know. If we could look forward into the future 20 years, let's say that way, what would you like to be doing in 20 years?
20 years.
So you'd be 34.
Oh, okay.
Maths, clearly, we're going to work on maths. I'm teasing. I'm sure you're very smart at math. Okay, at 34, what would you like to be doing?
Alright, probably in med school, learning how to be a surgeon, because I want to be a surgeon that helps deliver mothers their baby.
You don't deliver the mothers, deliver the babies. But I know what you mean. That's you want to be an obstetrician,
Yes.
I wonder if it's called an obstetric surgeon or yeah, like I don't know if it's just there's the word that you could either be a midwife, but you could also be a surgeon that delivers babies, and it's an obstetric surgeon, I'm guessing. A surgeon of obstetrician-ishness. Something like that.
Good enough, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. How come you just want to be part of making babies?
I have this whole planned out. When I do my first delivery, I grab the baby and I just go up and hold it up like the Lion King did.
I knew exactly what you were doing. Like, oh.
That was my plan from the start.
The circle of life. Can I sing it in the background when you do it?
Yeah.
Amazing. I like your priorities. You'll study surgery for 10 years and study like being a doctor, and then it's all like once you've done that you'll be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. But it would be incredible to be there at that moment, right? Like when life is literally started for somebody. Oh,
It's amazing.
so special. That's going to be a lot of study.
That is.
Yeah.
Oof.
But it will all feel to a purpose. That's different, right? Like, I can imagine some subjects you're like, why am I doing this? You know, and you probably, like, I loved history, but if you don't like history, you could be like, knowing this history is not going to help me give birth to a baby. So, I could understand. Does that mean you like the sciences and, like, math a bit more?
Maybe not math, but science is pretty good.
Yeah. Wait till we get to biology. That you'll love that, because that's when they start talking about bodies and how they work and all that. So hopefully you'll get some biology in high school or something. I had no idea that's what you were interested in. That makes me so happy. And interestingly enough, a couple of episodes ago, we had another pal girl who wants to be a NICU nurse. So she wants to be a nurse for babies. Really? You guys can work together.
Exactly.
And you're the same age. We'll put you together and you'll do doctory things. Amazing. If you had a microphone to the world, you kind of do. You literally are like, lady, I do. If you had a microphone that was like projected out to the whole world and everyone could hear you, no pressure, you weren't nervous, and you got to say something to the world about how they're doing, any message, what do you think you would tell the world?
That we should all love each other, no matter who we are or what we are. We should all love each other no matter what. Beautiful.
I agree. That is a beautiful message. I'm realizing that I said that really quietly on a podcast, which isn't smart. What I said was, I agree. That's always good when you do hand gestures or whisper on a podcast. That was just such a wonderful thing that you said that I got moved. I was like, I don't want to say anything. She just said it perfectly, but it's a podcast. So that doesn't work in this circumstance. Okay. Well, I don't know if we could go out on any stronger note than that we should all love each other and love. I love that you said whoever we are and whatever we are, because people come in so many different shapes and sizes and understandings about who they are on the inside and the outside, and we should just love them for being them. It's not our job to decide, it's just to love them. Thank you so much for saying that. I've always known you were very special, but you just proved it to me again. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye.
Oh man, I was enjoying this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't so bad once we got started.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was.
But we'll say goodbye to everybody, and I can't wait to share this with them. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for joining us for Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. If you had a good time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. You help us get this out to the world. If you have some stuff you want to share with the world, you can reach out to me via the email in the show description, and I would love to have you as a guest on the show. If anything you heard here brought up tricky feelings, please reach out to a grown-up who you trust and tell them how you are feeling. Or you can reach out to me via the same email in the show description, or you can comment on YouTube and I will see it. If you don't feel comfy reaching out to me or another grown-up you know, but you need some support, we recommend that you find a way to call the SAMHSA hotline, which is 1-800-662-4357. It's free and it's available to you 24/7. Thank you so much again, and bye. See you next time, or hear me next time, or I'll see you soon.